Hey, how's it going? I'm Dave with Batarad, and we got Brett over here getting ready to play some Dragon Fighter. Yeah, here. Don't matter.
Why the hell not? I'll take the headset for a
I
while
don't know how
too.
this works, so you're gonna have to do it.
Pretty much, you don't have to do anything. You just kind of chat with the chat room.
Gonna have to switch it over to.
Oh yeah, this. Okay. All right. Main view. Here we go. All right, we are in
Sweet.
Dragon Fighter. I don't even remember. I don't think I've ever seen this game.
I've never played it.
From what I understand, it's not cheap.
Yeah, I heard it's one of the rarest.
Yeah. Brett is known for taking on some of the harder to find games.
Mario's an illegitimate child.
Yeah.
Uh, 19 viewers.
All right. Hey, that is actually pretty good.
Awesome. Yeah, so Brett says he's gonna whip this game's ass.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you anything about it.
No, I don't know. I've never actually seen or played it, but I think it's like worth apparently like $200 and whatnot.
150.
150. Kind of sounds like a kind of has a Konami sound to it, but I've never heard of the company SoFell. I think is what it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, there is a lot of solid facial hair happening now. Except for me, I've just got the 5 o'clock shadow going, and that doesn't show up well on the stream. Oh, Spooey.
$5.
Passed it up for $5. We've all had those shitty what-if moments, though. Ouch.
Makes you hit yourself in the
Yep.
head.
Well, that's like when the end of the Nintendo life cycle, Toys R Us was, selling Little Samson and all that, and they were, by that time, Super Nintendo had been out for a while, so they were just like selling a whole bunch of them like dirt cheap. Oh, Spooey, I remember you telling me about that, buying a seal, or passing up on a sealed copy of Dracula X. Alright. Wow, now
I still have thousands of Pogs.
Pogs. Now he's turned into a dragon. It's like Altered Beast.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
So if you don't have those charged up.
Brett was kind of giving me an overview of how the enemies work with this game.
Makes sense now.
Yeah. It is kind of like Altered Beast. This really does have a Konami sound to it.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be like watching.
Kind of sounds like the Turtles. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The sound effects.
The Ultra games.
Yeah.
Konami's Altered Ego. Nice job. $6 copy of Agani.
So, what Brett was saying was that second bar, the bottom bar there, every time he kills somebody, he puts an extra mark in there, and that gives him the power to turn into dragon. Is that right?
Right, correct.
Yeah, just wonder if I heard it right.
That is effectively the dragon power.
Dragon power.
Power up. Spooey, I couldn't tell you if this game was ever re-released. I didn't know when it was released.
Yeah.
1991, according to Brett. Yeah, so far, Spooey, it looks good.
trying to figure out what's going on.
He's a ninja who has dragon power.
Okay.
God, there is a ton of shit going on.
What are all these things that he's fighting through? See some weird ball-looking things, some pill bugs.
Yeah, it looks like the giant pill bugs from like Zelda 2, I think. Yeah, Resisto, I have seen the Altered Beast Famicom version, which is kind of ironic. It didn't come out here. It's obviously Japanese. It's kind of weird that Sega. It's probably a bootleg for all I know, but because I can't imagine Sega would be like, just sure, here, use our likeness for your 8-bit system. I have seen and played the
Dragon Town.
the Master System version, and it's not nearly as good. Power up.
That was quick.
Yep. And it looks like he gets Dracula's leg, like in Castlevania 2, where he's collecting body parts. Yeah. Well, it sounds like a Konami game. Okay. Brett says that
Alright.
Natsumi did the music for
Water
this game.
stage. Got landfish.
Oh, Spooey, I disagree. The Genesis version of Altered Beast was old school fun.
I agree.
Very slow old school fun, but it was old school fun. I'm kind of mad that the PS2 version never came out because apparently it sucked so bad that they left it in Europe.
That's awesome.
But then again, that was like back when everybody was trying to do like the God of War, like travel anywhere and beat the snot out of everything, and it just never worked for the Altered Beast format. That is true. Rygar was the original format of that, and God of War actually copied that. Rygar on the PS2 is actually very good. It even actually used a lot of the old Tecmo music. They just remastered it, and I really liked Rygar. In fact, I'm going to sign up for Rygar when we get that far down the road, which is like going to be next year. A game that can actually be beat in about 30 minutes if you're really good at it. But I always liked that game as a kid, and the PS2 version is really good. The arcade version is quite different, though. I think I have that on the Tecmo collection for the original Xbox. See, Lemon Kitsune knows what's up. They had really cool music. Like, I just love that game for like the music.
I do have the Japanese Famicom version of Rygar
Nice.
for arcade.
Oh, cool.
On Super Game 3, 15 Famicom games. It's pretty sweet.
Dave here actually has a decent collection of arcade games in his own house as well. He built, correct me if I'm wrong, he built a Neo Geo, is it an MPS?
Yep.
Out of a coffee table.
I sure did.
And he's got it so that there's like a computer monitor right in front of you on the coffee table, but also it is projected onto a TV behind it on the wall. And I don't know how the hell you did it. He'll put a picture of it up here on the screen. And that is the crazy genius that he is. Custom skinned coffee table with a Neo Geo MPS built in with the screen right in front of you as well as wired to the TV on the wall. Hey, Resisto, you're right. We do need to change the commentator names. I've been yapping my gums.
How about now?
Is that working?
Any sound at all? I don't know.
I wonder if I hit that button over there. Hey, alright, we're back. Okay.
Got sound?
Yay! Blame me, I'm sorry. I was configuring the text and I accidentally hit the microphone button right there. No, we're good. We're fixed. I changed the commentator names and then... Yeah. Oh, we screwed up Brett. Thank you, Trash Can. Yeah, where we Spooey, right where we changed the where we configure the names, there's a mic and a speaker icon right there, and it's really easy to accidentally hit the icon, which then effectively mutes everything. But getting back to the home arcade stuff, I'm actually in the process of working on mine as well. As most of you probably know, I got the Donkey Kong Jr. cabinet a couple weeks ago, and
super excited.
I'm going to try to pull out the monitor board here. Jesse said it just got to get the monitor board refinished.
Chases.
Yeah. And then I should be good to go. But I have to figure out how to take it out without electrocuting myself.
Make sure it's unplugged.
Yeah. Oh, it's been unplugged for, well, I did plug it in again last night, but it was unplugged for like 2 weeks before I even did anything. I really wish I just knew more about what the hell I was doing. I'm not an electrician, or I'm not I don't know how to do anything like what you did there. And I know you always say it's like, yeah, I just play around with things until I figure it out. That's what Brett says. That Brett's got a freaking, what's it, Final Lap, the dual racing game? He's got one. Did he put that in his apartment or something?
Yeah, it's just sitting in the garage.
Ah. That's cool. There's a place here locally that's that repairs and resells arcade games, and I'm not going to recommend them. I'll just say this. I just showed them like one of the emails. I asked them just as simple if they could sell me a CRT monitor, because my monitor's kind of misbehaving. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. But
no, I was talking about their response.
No, yeah. But Jesse is telling me that it's the monitor board that needs to get sent out and repaired, which I'm fine with that. So, but before I sent, I won't name the company just for personal reasons, but I shot them an email earlier today to just see if they could sell me a monitor if they do any kind of repair. Basically the same stuff I have to send it away to do. And the guy tries to sell me onto like a 60-in-1 MAME package that he wants to take my Donkey Kong Jr. and convert it to a 60-in-1. Which if you've not played a 60-in-1, they're crap. They are $1,500 pieces of crap. They take bad emulated ROMs and put it onto a cabinet, and it's like a MAME. You take a MAME computer, a $100 computer, throw MAME in it, and throw 60 games and whatever, and hook a controller up to you, and that's what you got. Except the games are poorly translated ROMs. I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan, and the audio's wrong on Donkey Kong, and that's just the game that I know. I don't even really play any other ones, but I play Donkey Kong like crazy. But it just irked the hell out of me because like the sounds are wrong. And this guy was wanting to like take my Donkey Kong Jr. And he's like, oh, I'm going to put it in the 80s collection, and you're going to have a 60-in-1. He's like, I don't want that, asshole. I just want a good monitor.
You're missing the point.
Yeah, and he's like, and he wants to charge me. And the funny thing was, he's like, he wants to charge me $12.95 for this whole 60-in-1 set that I don't want, But then he says, "Oh, plus the flat screen monitor that I'd be putting in there, which is $150."
And
Like,
I bet he's thinking like, they'll take your monitor and
Right.
they'll fix it up and put it in something else and sell it for like $1,200.
right? I'm like, just tell me $150 for a monitor.
Yeah.
I'll either say yes or no. I don't want the '80s collection. Spooey, I should have hit him with a stick.
I would have hit him with a stick.
Yeah. So, if I can recommend anything,
Robot Stage.
Robot Stage. If you know how to do MAME, you can actually make MAME arcade machines that actually play Arcade True. I have MAME on my computer at home, and it plays Donkey Kong correctly. But I'm not hip enough to know how to put a whole cabinet together. I'm actually going to try to, because I need to get a new computer because I'm still running XP and Microsoft doesn't support them anymore. So I have to go out and buy one whether I like it or not. So I'm going to use my old laptop and convert it to a MAME cabinet, hopefully, if I don't, hurt myself doing it. But there are good, legit MAME cabinets that you can do. Or I would recommend, if you're going to get an arcade machine for your own use, find something that you just really like and buy that. Wait till you can find something cheap. I lucked out. I found mine on Craigslist and I scored a deal on it. And I've been looking for a machine for a few years now. I think with every tax return, I keep looking around.
My dinner table.
That's amazing.
Heavy barrel dinner table. 80s, 87?
Somewhere around there. Yeah, 80 something.
Turning all my furniture into games.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Candy cabinets are cool.
eBay's got just about any cabinet you can imagine. There's a couple of places around Cincinnati that sell them, but I haven't found anybody that's really got deals on them.
Hey, what's a good price for Goonies on Famicom? Yeah. Like $5 something for that Goonies on Famicom.
Goonies on Famicom was awesome.
If you want the American one, repros are like $25.
Yeah, Spooey, actually, Brett here would really know because he at one point had a full collection of NES games, the whole thing. I just know Goonies from when I emulated it, when I first got into, or found out about emulation. And I know it never came out on the regular NES, but yeah, the NES version, the Famicom version was awesome. Oh, it was only released in the arcades in America. See, again, he knows.
So we need a Goonies arcade.
We need a Goonies arcade game now. To the MAME cabinet. Brett says Showbiz Pizza in Dayton had one. God, Showbiz Pizza. I actually went to Chuck E. Cheese for the first time in probably close to 10 years.
I've never been there, believe that.
You're not missing anything. If you don't have a kid, don't go, because for one, you look like a pedophile, and second of all, it's just not... the only thing good about Chuck E. Cheese is that all the games are 25 cents.
Wow, that almost sounds like a rip.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, does Jesse have the Play Choice out?
I haven't seen it.
I don't think he does, son. Brett fighting off some things. And the dragon power is unleashed!
Curious about the Play Choice thing. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm guessing Play Choice is American. American games, English and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right. Now I've got this arcade Game Board. Super Game 3. I'm sure there was like a Super Game 1 and Super Game 2. Would that be the same as a Play's Choice? Because it's got like 15 Famicom games.
Did you? Okay, Irresisto. Actually, I was talking to Brett the other night, and he was showing me an ad on Craigslist of somebody selling a Versus cabinet. He likes to send me stuff late at night on the weekends when he knows I'm probably drunk and probably gonna end up buying it on an impulse. And he's right. I was putting tying on a good one that night. I was ready to start emailing the guy like, help buy it. Yeah. Nice. Good old drunk impulse buys.
I love those.
Yep.
That's how I got that Super Game 3 was a drunken impulse.
Oh, come on, Don. No. Don, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're a freshman in college. Don't say that that's not conducive to buying an arcade cab right now.
Well, that's the best time.
That is the best time. I wish I would have had an arcade cabinet when I was in college. I'm making up for lost poon right now trying to get an arcade cabinet up and running in my apartment. That's half the fun. Now, I do love Donkey Kong, but goddamn, that is one of the reasons. Oh, man. Like, if Jesse wasn't already married, he'd be swimming in it in this place. He'd be, yeah. He would put a pole right over there by the Rock Band set, and people would be pole dancing the whole time.
I'd be here all the time.
Exactly. Yes. Don, you go out right now and hit Craigslist after Beat It or Die Trying is over, and you go find yourself an arcade cabinet. Spooey, I don't own any bongos. You sit around naked playing Donkey Kong's Jungle Beat. Kumbaya, my lord.
I could totally see you.
Yeah, I probably could. I'd be like the Matthew McConaughey sitting around naked playing Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Yeah.
I don't think I need a picture of that.
No, yeah, there you go. I'm sure we have bongos here. Yeah, Don, you go out there and find yourself an arcade cabinet, and then you tell every one of those college freshman ladies, hey, I'm not here yet, but hey, I got an arcade cabinet back at my place. Why don't we go back there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely should get like a Neo Geo where you can put like 161 card in it.
Yeah. Oh, Spooey, that's awesome. 4 sets of Donkey Kong bongos, and the GameCube has 4 ports. Holy shit, you could do a bongo circle.
That's awesome.
I can
only played that game once.
I've never played it. I don't think.
It was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, and we got this coming up here later this month in 2 or 3 weeks. It's actually the 26th. That's right, Trash Can. Bitches love arcade cabinets. On the 26th of this month, they have Old School Onslaught, and Jesse likes to throw curveballs a lot of times, where he picks a fighting game. It's all fighting games, but he picks a fighting game and then has to find some goofy way that it's got to be played. Like last year, they played Power Stone on the Dreamcast for one of the secret games, but the trick was you actually had to play it with the Sega Dreamcast fishing rod. Yeah, so I mean that would be sweet if we could get a like a Smash Brothers or something like that on the GameCube, but only be able to use the Donkey Kong bongos.
Yeah,
that'd be brilliant.
How would you even do that?
I don't, no idea. But I will be there for that if any of you want to come up for that. I'm actually going to come up there. I'll have my son with me, but we're going to come up for it because it's the day before my birthday, so I'm treating myself. He's just going to sit around and play Call of Duty anyway. I was actually talking with some friends last weekend when I was working at the Roller Girls game about how I have a Donkey Kong cabinet, and I was joking saying like, yeah, I'm just going to use it to pick up women, and I was like, hey baby, I want to come back to my place and play Donkey Kong, and the one girl was like, that's actually not a bad lie.
There's some chicks that dig it.
Exactly. Who else has an arcade cabinet?
You go up to a girl and say, would you like to come back to my house and play some Halo versus would you like to come back to my house and play my Donkey Kong arcade game?
Right, exactly.
Which one do you think she would fall for?
Exactly. How many people have an arcade game in their house? Not many. Exactly.
I've got 4.
Yeah. I have one. It's not working properly yet, but it will, damn it. Yeah, Spooey the bongo drums, well, that was like one of the apparatuses that I thought was going to be decently valued, you know, as some, not necessarily Power Glove value, but, and nowadays I see it and it's like, you find these things everywhere, and everybody's just like, yeah, it's like, you know, a lot of the Guitar Hero and Rock Band games, it's a fun game. I love Rock Band and Guitar Hero, but you can seriously buy any of those games for like $5. Except for like I was again up late on drinking one night and I was like, I really want to play some Metallica, so I went out and I found the Guitar Hero Metallica game for like $8 at GameStop, and
you can get it for like $2.
Well, that was the only place I could find it, and it's, you know, I don't mind buying used games at GameStop. Just about everything else I can't stand, but oh, that's pretty sweet.
Where's his body?
But that's the thing about like the Donkey Kong bongos is like, it's one of those things that it's got only one, two games that you can really play it with, and then after that it's like, I think they had a sequel.
Shmup time, you said.
Shmup time.
Stage 6.
Long Dong Donkey Kong, yes! Well, jukeboxes aren't bad, but, you know, there's Pandora. That's the problem with jukeboxes nowadays.
Unless you're getting like an old school turntable jukebox, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Or CD jukebox.
Here's this that says, let's stage, do it!
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah!
I've got 2 turntables and like 1,000 pounds of records.
I know! Oh, man.
Getting to about 100 pounds of Laserdisc.
I remember the 78 records. Man, those things were like, holy God, those were like Frisbees.
Awesome. I actually have The Return of Bruce Willis on record.
Wow.
That's a rare one you don't see very often.
I'm not big into jukeboxes, unfortunately. I already have one vice I gotta fix.
Jukeboxes take some maintenance. There's some motors and some moving parts.
Right. I've already got one thing that I'm afraid is gonna electrocute me just working on it. Purdy. Kill that hand!
Get it!
Now shoot her in the face! Yeah!
Which one?
Eat it!
So it kind of looks like a mix between Medusa, Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD, and
I love how they reused the same ending for that movie for the with Poultrygeist. It's the same exact.
I love that
Just
movie
took the
too.
footage, and it's that old Ford LTD flipping on its head. Yay!
Come on.
We have beaten Dragon Power! Or is this Dragon Force? Dragon Fighter! I don't know what the name
He got it wrong twice.
I did! I got everything wrong about that. That's right. I remember that. You slept through
Generally,
that one.
Japan's packaging for their games is much cooler than ours because I've got some Famicom games with the packaging that looks awesome compared to ours, or
Yes.
or like you know, I've got Mario and Wario with the mouse for Super Nintendo, but with Super Famicom, that was pretty cool packaging. But stuff we got here is all just boring and
This is actually a pretty sweet ending, actually.
yeah, I like it. Lots of color.
Yeah. I always liked Nintendo games the best when I was a kid when they had like cinematics and good endings and things.
Trash Can said, "Good job."
He says that game looked rad. It's totally rad. Brett, as you know, does the show on YouTube, Bad or Rad.
I'm digging the music.
Yeah. This is good music.
Alright, switch over to the Splash.
Alright.
Sweet. Well, that was fun.
I know. Let's us do.
I enjoy talking about random things in the game.
Fire and Ice. I'm like, I'll be on this for an hour. Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I think Fire and Ice is still in that Nintendo over there.
What'd you say, Fire and Ice?
I think it's still in that Nintendo over there.
Did you grab the Fire and Ice card out of there? Yeah, they left.
It is only like about a $200 game.
That was only like.
Hey, Brett.
Oh, yeah.
Asked about your HDMI thing with your
Yeah, they only showed
HDMI
that
mini.
probably rivals if
Somebody
they have
asked about it.
games with Little Samson.
Yeah.
Spooey.
We need to do Little Samson and stadium events.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how this is the
Yeah,
most
it works,
expensive
right?
show we've probably done between Fire and Ice, Dragon Fighter, and the Flintstone Rescue at Dinosaur Peak.
Why did that? Why did that? Why do I need 46 Final Fantasy runs? He said he got all his correct ones Final Fantasy. I know, but why? Why do I?
All right.
Way to go, Wyatt.
So,
Case for me.
Dragon Fighter
Can you hand me the backpack underneath your feet real quick?
just got beat.
Dragon Fighter. Which one?
Backpack over there.
All right.
Does anybody else need to just jump or?